Now, New York starting five. They've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at the center position. Doris, when you look at the Eastern Conference, these might be the two best teams.
Oh, there's no doubt. We could see these two teams battle for the right to come out of the East. I expect them to be on fire tonight.
Here's Robinson, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. Here's Cunningham. And it's New York with a rebound. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
The team they beat in round one of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Now here's Bridges. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Shots good by Towns.
Is the mid-range for Mr. Towns part of the game? You bet.
Here's Cunningham. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Got a piece of it. And here's Cunningham. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Over Brunson. And it's Cunningham missing. Cunningham's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Towns passes to Brunson. Back to Towns. That one drops for him. Towns has gotten his second bucket of the game.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. And a nice finish on the layup.
That's toughness, that's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2", you wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside, Doris.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in. Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
Harris on the wing. He's covered by Hart. And again, no good by Detroit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Towns for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. Pistons trail by 7. Outside Robinson. Cunningham passes to Duren. A shot to stop the run, and it's good on the lay-in.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Towns a screen on Robinson. Here's Bridges, and the layup is good off the glass.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Duren. And here's Cunningham outside. Hits the trifecta. Cunningham's got 5.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Towns a screen on Cunningham. Towns outside. Lets it go from deep. Duren with a rebound. The Pistons trailing. Here's Thompson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Towns outside. This one for 3. The Pistons clear it. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Detroit shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns.
As of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Now here's Brunson. He also had a big impact in that win against the 76ers. Duren with a steal. Anunoby against Robinson. Launches it. The rebound by Bridges. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Hart finds Bridges. Hart with a screen on Harris. Back to Hart, looking to win the run. Basket's good.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
And Detroit has possession. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Duren the screen. Takes a 3. And again, no good by Detroit.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
Pass to Brunson. The 3 is up. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. And it's Detroit with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Cunningham against Robinson. And here's Brunson. There's the 3. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Brunson.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Pass to Harris. Back to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Over Brunson. And again, no good by Detroit.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Outside Hart. Outside Anunoby. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Cunningham seeing the floor oh so well in his young career.
Bridges against Robinson. Hart from long range gets the 3 to fall. Hart's got 5 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Yeah, just too much Cade. I mean, he was able to fight through for points.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Clarkson's checked in for Hart.
You've got to admire the all-around capability of Cunningham. Can impact a game in so many ways.
Knicks leading by 7. On the wing, Clarkson. Robinson defending. And it's Clarkson missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Duren. Harris outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Duren with a screen on Anunoby. The three, here's Harris. It's rebounded by New York. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
That one falls.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Brunson against Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Now here's Harris. The three is up. That shot off the mark. Now here's Robinson. Still no points. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I am happy to be a part of it. Brian?
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So for the Pistons, Herter's checked in for Thompson. Jenkins comes in for Robinson. Clarkson outside. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Diawara. Here's Clarkson. Good work there as it goes. Clarkson's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson has made some tough twos in his career, and he does so there.
And here's Duren. Here's Jenkins. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Clarkson outside. Shot clock at 5. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
Cunningham outside. Outside Herter. Harris outside. And the Pistons, another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Clarkson passes to Alvarado. Back to Clarkson. Puts up a 3. Rebound Detroit.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that 3, but he still couldn't make it.
Harris outside. Outside Herter. Pass to Jenkins. The 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Clarkson with the ball. He's got 6. over Cunningham. And it's Clarkson again missing. The Pistons trailing. Now Duran. Pass to Herter. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Alvarado, the pass to Clarkson. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Herter gets the bucket.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
Here's Clarkson. And that's not going to go. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the New York Knicks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Jose Alvarado. And then it's Landry Shamet. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Towns has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. Alvarado outside. Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Stewart. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Jenkins. Back to Stewart. Now LeVert. Here's Jenkins. 14 points for him last game against Cleveland.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Alvarado outside to the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The Doris offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Brian, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
And that one falls for Towns.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. To the middle. And Holland, the bucket on the assist from LeVert.
Well, Karis LeVert has great size to see over the defense and terrific vision there.
Screen by Robinson. And here's Alvarado. No made baskets yet. New York working the ball around now. And it's Clarkson missing. Detroit has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. There's Herter with the 3. Clarkson grabs a miss. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. For the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. Robinson comes in for Herter. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Well, one thing we know about Jordan Clarkson, he's going to shoot it, Doris.
Well, B.A., he's been given the green light by virtually every coach he's played for. He's been one of those guys off the bench that you can count on for consistent productivity, and that's invaluable. Listen, the bench has got to produce if you're going to be an effective team.
Oh, and Towns with the block. And he lays it in on the break. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Smart. Get out in front. Finish the break with authority.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Now here's Cunningham. He had 25 points in the win against Cleveland. And again, no good by Detroit.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Towns. Back to Alvarado. Clarkson against Thompson. And it's Clarkson missing.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Here's Holland. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. Detroit shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. First free throw is good. And some changes here for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Clarkson. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. That one's no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
B.A., he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
And the bucket is good. Thompson's got 5.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Towns outside. Brunson against Cunningham. And again, the Knicks missing. Pistons trail by 4. Outside Robinson. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Cunningham. Here's the 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. Pulls up, high post. And the jumper is on the mark. 13 points in the game.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Outside Robinson. Here's the pick. Out to Thompson. Shoots over Anunoby. Thompson, no good. Knicks leading by 6. Brunson finds Bridges. Here's Robinson, defended by Thompson. Outside Robinson. Here's Brunson outside. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Tobias Harris checked in for Holland. Hart's checked in for New York. And time now to give some credit to the teams that have been getting after it defensively since the All-Star break. The fourth spot held by Detroit.
Their enthusiasm on defense since the break has been fun to watch, making plenty of trouble for the offense and reaping the rewards on the other end.
Pass to Harris. Cunningham outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the step-back jumper is good. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Detroit. To the paint. Here's Thompson, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And Detroit making a change here. Duran's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Knicks leading by 6. The kick out to Brunson. Three-pointer. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 4 rebounds now. Cunningham outside. Back to Duran. Cunningham finds Duran. Shoots over Bridges. Hart pulls it in.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Outside Brunson. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They trail by 6. Duran with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Thompson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's off on the first. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
I like how he's upped his aggressiveness here, finding ways to get to the line in this second quarter.
Pass to Bridges. Yep, that one goes. Bridges has got his second basket of the game.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Thompson passes to Duran. Harris on the wing. Detroit moving the ball around. Thompson finds Cunningham. Here's Harris. And here's Robinson. He's guarded by Bridges. There's Cunningham with a 3. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Back to you guys.
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Bridges with it. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Cunningham outside. Pass to Harris. Five to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Bridges passes to Robinson. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
It's hard to forget how much he struggled from the line during their last matchup. I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Pistons trail by 6. Duran with a screen on Brunson. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Huck Porty's checked in for New York.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Knicks leading by 3. Outside Hart. Bridges outside. 4-3. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 7 rebounds in the game. Robinson on the wing. That one's good. This game is all even.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Outside Hart. And here's Brunson from the arc. Brunson answers back.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Robinson on the wing. Now here's Duran, guarded closely. And here's Cunningham outside. Hart pulls it in.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Brunson. 19 points in the game. Pass to Porty. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Duran. Since we have a moment, let's take a look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and see who's leading in blocks. You look at Thompson. Better be careful around him when you have the ball. The league leader in steals.
And no surprise he's at the top of this list. His aggressiveness and opportunistic attitude on defense helps this team so much.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 4-point game.
Impressive dime by Cunningham. You know, you can tell he really loves sharing the ball, getting his guys going.
Now here's Brunson. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Brunson against Harris. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Don't sleep on the size of Tobias Harris. He's not afraid to bang and bump down there.
These are his first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Harris.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Huckporty. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Anunoby. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. No good. Cunningham with some nice D. And for the Pistons, they're shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. For 3, Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 7 assists in the game.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
Now here's Bridges. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Alvarado. Will it go? Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
There's Cunningham with a 3. That shot off. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Taking a look here now at Detroit, with the playoffs right around the corner, they're in tremendous shape. They're right on top in the first half.
You mean they're ruling the roost? They're taking shots for every team every night, and they're still landing on top.
What's ruling the roost? Never heard that before.
Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood, Shaq. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Here's Brunson. Harris and Duran together in the middle. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. Towns up top. Shot clock at 6. Anunoby for 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Anunoby's got 6.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Back to Cunningham. Cunningham, confident in his range.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Towns, yep, count it. 14 points for him.
I'll tell you, so many different aspects to his offensive arsenal. Towns flashing solid handle ability.
Harris against Hart. Harris right side. Over Hart. And it's New York with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Towns way outside. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. 3-pointer, Bridges. Detroit with a rebound. Duran's got his 8th rebound here tonight. For Detroit, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Out to Thompson. Shoots over Anunoby. And again, the Pistons missing.
Struggling to get into their groove here. Just 1 for 4.
Hart goes in. And Towns slams it home.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Pistons trail by 4. Robinson passes to Duran. Brunson against Cunningham. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Just 5 to shoot. From the top of the key, he buries it. Cunningham's got 20.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
Brunson passes to Towns. Towns, too strong.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 4. There's a screen for 3. Robinson. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Hart passes to Brunson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, B.A., and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those 2 qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Hits both from the stripe. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
B.A., there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house, and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
You have to admire Cunningham's concentration in these spots. refusing to let the defense overwhelm him.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw good from Cunningham. Knicks leading by 3. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Isaiah Stewart.
You know, a trend like this isn't going to please the coach or the front office. He's been a little more focused on other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on. And I'm sure they've talked to him about it.
Down low. Here's Hart. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Thompson. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Free throw good. Hart.
Now, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
Harris on the wing. Back to Cunningham. Cunningham showing the D. No mercy.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham going to work.
And Towns slams it home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Brunson passes to Towns. Yes! And the foul! That one on Duren.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
And the free throw, no good. Pistons trail by 5. Harris passes to Thompson. Cunningham on the wing. Ooh, difficult shot for Cunningham in tight.
Tough shot. I mean, Cunningham has great size at his position, which really helps him in the paint.
Outside Anunoby. Screen by Hart from outside the arc. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Pistons have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Harris down low. He's covered by Hart. Thompson passes to Robinson. Another three for Detroit.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Towns a screen on Robinson. Towns outside. Fires the three. New York again can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Cunningham. Right wing. Duren against Bridges, and that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Jenkins is checked in for Detroit. And a switch here also for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You take a look at the Pistons. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And, of course, the Knicks, a couple spots down.
Well, for the Knicks, they have to be proud of what they accomplished so far. But they also feel they've left some wins on the table and that their best basketball is yet to come.
Here's Jenkins. Give him 8 points now. 6 to shoot. For the lead. Count it. Jenkins has got 10 points.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Now here's Bridges. And the Knicks miss again. Now Duren. Pass to Jenkins. Harris outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. Give him 8.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. It helps his team space the floor.
Bridges outside. To snap the cold streak. On target from range.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Robinson. 9 points in the game. Here's Jenkins. And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his 3rd foul so far. Clarkson's checked in for Hart. New York trailing. Outside Brunson. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Pass to Harris. Now Thompson. Back to Harris. Yes! And a nice assist from Thompson. 10 points for Tobias Harris.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Bridges. 7 points in the game. Towns for 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Duren with a screen on Towns. For 3, here's Harris. Offensive rebound, Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his 1st foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Holland, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Sohan's checked in. And down it goes. 2 points.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Thompson passes to Robinson. Back to Thompson. Right side, Robinson. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Jenkins. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
And here's Robinson. Back to Clarkson. Shoots over Robinson. And it's New York with another. Detroit leading by 3. Here's Jenkins. 13 points in the game. Thompson, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Brunson surveys. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 25 points.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Jenkins. Thompson finds Robinson. Holland for three. Connects from downtown. Holland's got 6.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Outside Robinson. Pass to Thompson. Here's Holland. 6 points for him. Thompson passes to Robinson. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
Clarkson outside. Sohan outside. Robinson a screen on Thompson. Here's Sohan. Knocks down the triple. Sohan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's a terrific sign for Sohan as he continues to work on his consistency from outside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Thompson. Duren with a screen on Bridges. Oh, there's the alley! And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the line.
Here's Brunson. Thompson pulls it in. Here's Holland. Fires it from 18. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So on the floor for New York, Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Shamet in at the 3. Now here's Cunningham. Cunningham taking the contact.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Alvarado outside. Towns for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Towns has got 25 points.
Boy, that's his second 3. First of this half, though.
And he lobs it up top.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Shamet. Outside Robinson. Towns for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham's got 5 rebounds in the game. From 11 feet away. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
Knicks trail by 4. It's Shamet on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Holland. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Detroit.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And the Knicks with the possession here. Alvarado outside. Pass to Towns. Now here's Robinson. Stewart defends. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Clarkson against Cunningham. Left side, Herter. Jacks up a three. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Here's Clarkson. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Jenkins. Pass to Holland. Now Cunningham. Alvarado defending. And there's Cunningham on the assist from Holland. Cunningham's got 36 points.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. The Pistons making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Brunson is checked in for New York. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
Allie, thank you. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
And, you know, he might not be the biggest guard, but Brunson has a dense frame. He has no problem going through contact.
Picked by Stewart. Steps back. It's Herter on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up. But I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy.
Shamet passes to Brunson. To tie it up. The Pistons leading. Harris down low. Towns on him. Harris down low. Covered by Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
One of the most underrated scorers in the NBA, Tobias Harris, is a tough assignment.
The free throw drops for Harris. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Alvarado. And Harris drops them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Shamet. New York working the ball around now. And perfection right through the net.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Cunningham. And that one drops for him. Cunningham's got 38 points.
He's caught fire here in the second half. Better late than never.
Left side Brunson. That shot missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Jenkins. Stewart outside. Pass to Cunningham. Lets it fly. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks trail by 4. Right side, Robinson. Outside, Brunson. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Jenkins' shot is good. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Outside, Robinson. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. New York again can't hit. Detroit leading by 6. Inside. Back to Harris. Drops in the layup for 2. Harris has got 9 points now in the second half.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Anunoby passes to Shamet. Now here's Anunoby. Outside Brunson. 3-pointer. And the Knicks miss again.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Harris's shot is good.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Knicks trail by 10. Brunson passes to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Can they get it? Oh, Brunson off the bump.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So for the Pistons, Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Herter. And it's Robinson in for Jenkins. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Hart comes in for Shamet. And here's Harris. Robinson passes to Duren. Here's Cunningham, and there's the drive. Cunningham gets to the cup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. It's a 10-point game. Outside Anunoby. Screen by Hart from the arc. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Harris, a screen on Brunson. To the inside. From down low. And the bucket is good from Harris in deep. Harris has got 8 points here in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Brunson against Cunningham. Towns, left side. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
Knicks trail by 12. Here's Towns. Oh, the powerful slam by Towns.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. And here's Duren. Detroit moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Here's Cunningham. Ooh, light touch from Cunningham.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Outside Brunson. Fires it from 14. Oh, no good. Detroit leading by 12. fires. Cashed it in from 7 feet out.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Cunningham against Brunson. Hard outside. Towns outside from deep. Robinson rips down the board.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Now Cunningham. Oh, touches it off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Now here's Anunoby. Fires the 3. Towns. The big man, Cat.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
1:44 left in the 4th. Here's Robinson for 3. Cash from downtown.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now here's Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. Harris there for the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pistons.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And all year, this squad has been playing with real urgency and determination. No surprise to see them hit 61 total wins.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Cade Cunningham.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Can he keep it going? And it's New York with a rebound. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Brunson against Cunningham. Brunson passes to Towns. Hart from long range. They get it again. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.